Sorry about that. I apparently was muted. Why didn't you tell me? Mean. Mean. You only told me just now. Mean. I'm glad that you told me, because I would have gone on for like the entire stream without having noticed, but still. Thank you anyways, though. Thank you anyways. I do appreciate you telling me. That's annoying for the YouTube VOD especially, but I'm not gonna fucking go and re-record 35 minutes of fucking footage for that. Anyways, we're fighting Canada. Because the United States didn't want to come out to play. They let the Canadian Navy come out to play instead. And the Canadian Navy has not had a fun time. There's a reason you hear about the Canadian Army, but not the Canadian Navy. Sweden wants a Sniffins class. We cannot afford that. Sorry, Sweden. No Sniffins class for you. Send you guys over here to prevent that from ever happening. Damn it, now they're gaining ground because of this stupid naval invasion here. This is fucking annoying. Means I'm gonna have to take Southern Alaska back. Even though I'm fucking bombing the Canadians in their own port. Ah, shit. I accidentally sold a solar class battleship. Though we did finish up the 2 cybers, so we do actually have room now. Order up some Dave class. We can... I don't even think we can order 1 Dave class. We can make plans for the solar class refit, though. Alright, first off, new engine, new boilers. Oh yeah, we have Barbette 2 now. We probably should have installed that on the other ships, but well. Balisite. Obviously install the new rangefinder. Upgrade the armor on these to 10 inches. Upgrade that to 4. Let's see. How much room for anything else, really? She's a bit heavy in the rear, but honestly, that just kind of comes with the territory. Can install another 5-inch gun on the front. That balances out the weight a little bit. Can give her some fangs. They don't have great firing arc, but it might help a little bit. It'll be an additional gun. Not much harm in that. Thank you, Romanos. Oh, hey, we're broke again. Bella class battleship, sure thing, Portugal. Put some money back into research. Yeah, definitely can't afford that. Bulgaria wants a solar class. Nope. Nope. Nobody is getting a big boat. I am trying to build my big boats. I want my big boats. Can't get big boats at the moment. At the very least, their invasion is somewhat crippled. We might be able to get this before they win the ground battle. Yeah, one more turn and we'll get British Columbia and stop this invasion of southern Alaska. Not that I want this territory. Again, I didn't plan to come over here. This is just the United States being a bitch. Making me have to fight for fucking Canada. Oh, hey, the Battleship Massachusetts. Hello there. Nevada-class battleship. The Navy sails forth to challenge our foe, wherever it is. Go into a breast formation so that way then we can potentially spot the enemy vessel a little sooner rather than later. Oh, we've been spotted. Need to get these guys close enough to spot the target. Well, these guys attempt to just shoot the damn thing. How fast can this thing go? 14 knots. How are we not catching up to it? We go 18 knots. We are 2 times the speed. Well, we are like 4 knots faster than it. Let's see, is this nope, this is a different one. It's also Canadian. It's somewhat well equipped. It has dual configuration 5-inch guns, which we don't even have yet. Dual configuration 5-inch guns would be very nice to have. And the United States is more focused on its other enemies rather than us. So the Canadian Navy has been basically left to try and fight off the Chinese battleship invasion force. I feel bad for the Canadians, because they now have a fleet but no port to call home. Or at least, they probably had a fleet and I blew up what was left of it. I don't think there's much left of the Canadian Royal Navy. Well, that's 2 wins. There isn't really anything I want to take from the Americans. Like, this shit over here ain't stuff I want. And I don't really care about Western United States. It would be a lot of money. And it'd be a big boon to us because of the, just because of San Francisco alone. That is a big-ass port. Okay, so maybe just a little bit we might want to take Western United States. I can't yet, though, because my current naval squadron is dealing... Oh, that is a big American Navy, actually. Okay, the Americans do have naval forces. They just, they're going north for some reason. I think they're still at war with the Germans. No, they've ended their wars with everyone else. Alright, we're not going to get greedy. We're not going to push for the Western United States as much as it would be a boon to us financially. I think we're just going to secure Southern Alaska and go for a peace deal. Alright, sell them a Falcon class. Don't have space for another Falcon class to sell, sorry. Uh, a little bit more money into research. I would like for this invasion of fucking Southern Alaska to finish up. But yeah, we're mostly... Okay, we're gonna agree to a ceasefire with the Americans. Really? They send a fucking request to end the war and then they're like, nah, man, we got this. Bulgaria wants a boat. Fucking hell. We can put a David class into production unless I am now able to get the cybers refitted, which case I'm going to do. The shipyard is now overdone, so get those refits done real quick. What the fuck? An enemy battleship? Oh, they have several warships just hanging out here. Fucking hell. You guys, get out there and intercept this bastard fleet of theirs. Deploy all ships. Fucking hell. They managed to sneak a bunch of ships over here. Alright, that's it. If you want to play hardball, we'll play hardball. You, deploy to San Francisco. You, get down here to fucking, Seattle. The Americans want a war, they'll get a war. Head north to intercept those. I should have seen that coming, that they would deploy ships to, over here. I don't know why they took the fucking Mediterranean route to get here. Apparently that's where the entire American Navy has been going. Oh, why'd I do that? That is way too expensive for, just these guys alone to take it. I'd have to send over a lot more ships. Uh, enemy transport sunk. Of course they want us to fucking invade down here in San Diego. Of course they're fucking advancing on that. Yep, now they're fleeing. Alright, you're gonna join the ships doing the invasion over here because I just need more firepower. Can I divert these? Probably not. I can't divert you guys either. I need you guys over here to keep the waters safe. Now that I know a bunch of Americans are coming over from the fucking Suez Canal. Alright, we can finally put a David class into production. Can we put 2 David classes into production? We can put 2 David classes into production. Enemy light. Jesus fucking Christ. How'd you guys let it do that much damage? Alright, apparently we're gonna have to fight these fucking light cruisers manually. Alright, 1 enemy light cruiser versus this squad of chucklefucks. This one has the Bella 2. And I'm pretty sure it also has the other Bella class in it somewhere. And the Zifang. Oh wait, no, that's a Sniffles class. Thought it also had another Bella class in it. Nope, it just has 2 Sniffles class. Yeah, the Sniffles class, if we can upgrade it enough, will eventually become a pretty formidable ship with the ability to have 2 additional turrets on the sides, which would give it quite a bit of additional firepower. Nope, she's gone to cloak. Too bad for her. That only allows us to get dangerously more closer to her. Oh, managed to score a few hits. Some additional damage done to it. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. That's the damage we're looking for. Flooding. That'll slow her down. So many rounds, yet not many of them seem to really do all that much. Oh, she's gone to cloak again. Yeah, the 2-inch guns can fire pretty quick, so they'll be firing off quite a few rounds at that target. Yeah, this is like the first proper American vessel that we've actually fought in combat. I mean, we fought a few of them before, but, yeah, not that many of them. Yeah, she keeps smoking to try and get close for a torpedo run, even though she don't got no torpedoes no more. All this firepower, and we're still struggling to sink this one fucking light cruiser. Like, how is she still afloat? Like, we've hit it with so many fucking shells. Seriously, guys, could we stop using this thing for target practice? This is just kill it already. I feel like this is probably a bit criminal how long we've kept this poor light cruiser alive for just to be a target. Ugh. She put up a valiant fight, but the Cabot is eventually gonna sink. Yeah, there she goes. Nope. Her crew is vehemently fighting to keep her alive, even though there is not much of them left. And now there's none of them left. Yeah, I got fucking ships moving through the fucking Chinese-controlled areas. This is fucking my ocean, and I will not be harassed. Yeah, 1 month until those are ready. No, you are the Falcon, aren't you? Name. Yeah, we only have one Falcon. Of course, our allies are getting Falcon as well, but, you know. Yeah, I already renamed the one that called itself Falcon. Oh yeah, now that we have the Dave under production, we can finally order up refits of this even sillier battleship. Try to get as much engine efficiency out of these two funnels as possible. Yeah, this one already comes pre-built with a rangefinder, unlike the other ones. Oh, I can actually stick a bunch of 2-inch guns on here. Be funny if those fit, but aw. I can only stick one up there. That saddens me slightly. What if I rotate it? Well, at least they can somewhat work. Give them at least some armor protection. It's not much, but it's something. It's a modest amount of protection at best. But hey, the 2-inchers, at least the ones of this time period, have roughly the same range as a 5-incher of a Mark I variety. So it's a decent addition. Not a great addition, but a decent one. We need so much just to take this. Alright. Transports, blow them up. Single torpedo boat, blow it up. Sure, you can have a Blue Raptor class. Oh, the United States is attacking Sweden. One of my few allies. That would explain where most of their fleet has gone. Too bad I haven't sold them many ships. In fact, I think only a few of the ships I... Actually, who is allies with the Swedish? Am I the ally of the Swedish? I thought I was. I am the ally of the Swedish. I didn't build these. I didn't build half of these. I only built the battleships. You could probably, honestly, clear that out, Sweden, with what you have. But you're not gonna because you're an AI that doesn't understand tactics. And these two fucking little battle groups are being chased across the ocean by these guys. Let's start the solar class refits. Can we get both of them done? Nope. We can get one of them being worked on. The Vermont has decided to finally return back to her home country. Oh, what the hell happened to the Challange? Oh, right, yeah, you took heavy damage. You are not fit for battle. What's the status on everyone else? Everyone else is pretty good to go. It's just the Challange. Who's gonna have to withdraw. Press formation, lads. Need to find where the fucking enemy is. Well, they spotted us, but we've also spotted them. At least we spotted them for a moment. And the biggest problem is going to be those torpedo boats, because with the weather the way it is, they can get pretty close without us spotting them. Now, we are still managing to do quite a number on them. Turn a bit so then our secondary guns have more of a fucking arc on them. Yeah, they didn't use these very effectively. They kind of just... They should have dove on us, what they should have done with these torpedo boats. They didn't, and they paid the price for it. They paid the price for this tactical blunder. Yeah, their battleship might get away, though. If that was their goal, well, that was kind of a sacrifice of a bunch of ships for not much to gain. Could have easily just avoided us, probably. Oh, yeah, there he goes. That's a major hull breach. Nope, still going. Resilient little torpedo boats these are, but, yep, flooding is starting to spread. Ow. We keep spotting it for like a millisecond and then it fucking dips off the face of the earth. I don't think we managed to land a single hit on it. It is now actually consistently within range. I'm gonna slow you guys down. You know, when I said to slow you guys down, I didn't think you'd fucking do this. Alright, what the fuck are you guys doing? Because clearly it's not what I'm fucking telling you to do. Not you. I hate this routine of fucking chasing down something that's running away. It only goes 14 knots. I don't know how fast it goes in a fucking storm, though. We can barely push 14. Honestly, in this weather, it's not worth it. All ships pull back. It's not worth chasing this bastard down. It's gonna cost us a lot more damage than what I'm really willing to take. We've landed a few shots on it, but that's about it. It's this weather that's fucking us over. If it wasn't fucking raining and fucking cloudy and thundering, we'd be able to kill this thing pretty quick. But with the weather the way it is, no way we're killing that thing. Pair of torpedo boats. They are gone now. No, you can't have a boat. And now they're navally invading Hong Kong. Which means I have to divert you guys down there to deal with that. Where are you? I don't know why you're there, but you're gonna go meet up with the two pudding classes? Cyber classes. No, these are cyber classes. Yeah, cyber classes. I haven't built a pudding class yet. Brain is running on slow. See any other ships just sitting around other than the solar class that still needs to get refitted? Doesn't look like it. No, sorry guys, can't sell you another battleship. Currently selling battleships at the moment. Oh, did we fail our naval invasion? We failed our naval invasion. Oh well, might as well do it again. Might as well do it again, we're already here. Oh, and now it's in San Francisco. Enemy torpedo boat. Enemy torpedo boat. Get rid of those. Alright, we're diverting up here, boys. Yeah, I know. Fuel and ammo is not exactly great at the moment. This here is annoying. Now they have this fucking squadron here. How much longer until that other solar class is done? Oh, it is done. Oh, none of you were actually named the solar class. Fuck, why? I swear, sometimes it'll name the first ships of the line after the class, and other times it'll be like, nah, fuck that. Fuck that shit. There we go. We'll send the solar over here to meet up with the other battleships in the area. Well, we get to work on refitting the other solar that is finished. Well, these guys secure Hong Kong from naval invasion. We have basically no money, and now they want to steal my money. Fuck you. I guess we're at war with the Austro-Hungarians now. Well, it means we can take Korea. Finally. Hooray! Progress! Damn, we are so close to actually meeting the tonnage requirement. Just need you to move closer to San Francisco to start bombing the hell out of it. Yeah, they are already fleeing. I can't invade any of this yet because these are Yellow Sea territories and these are Sea of Japan territories. Yeah, 4 battleships against a small battle group like this probably wouldn't be too bad. Let's try to kill it before their reinforcements arrive. Hooray! Alliance with the Italian. Aww. Sorry, Germany. No money. That is an enemy light cruiser. That has to go. Alright, which one was the heavily damaged ship? The Kishan. Yeah, this should be a fairly quick battle. It's mostly just... Oh, hey, no, these are armed transports. I'll give them that. They put some guns on their transports, unlike the Japanese transports. Too bad this light cruiser is not going to have a fun time. Yeah, it's just going to be basically a shooting gallery now for the battleships. There is not much these transports can do to defend themselves. This is mostly just going to be target practice. To help get any ships that isn't already up to veteran status, basically up to veteran status. But all these guys are veteran status at this point. The Keyshawn is seasoned, but that's more because I can't take this boat into fucking combat in its condition. It would fall apart. It would fall apart the moment it first saw contact with the enemy. That last transport can run away and let its friends know that, oh, there were actually a few of those. There were a few more transports than I thought there were, but, they can run away and let their, friends know that shit hit the fan. Oh, they decided to move down here to fight my, my other fleet, comprised entirely of Falcon-class battleships. I mean, smart play. I mean, this is only 4 battleships, but, they're a lot scarier than a Falcon class. Alright, where's the enemy? Northwest. Incoming. Well, that goes to show they definitely have longer range viewings than I have. Their heavy cruiser is actually what spotted us. Oh, scored a lucky hit on the light cruiser. To be fair, considering that heavy cruiser is what spotted us, be best that we take that out. Doesn't even have a rangefinder. How the hell did it spot us first? Oh, it's got a cage tower. Cage towers are really good for spotting early on. Lots of enemy light cruisers. Yeah, I hope America has had a long, hard thought about not accepting our terms of, could we just maybe have some peace, please, after taking a little bit of Canada and Alaska. They might be willing to reconsider now that a large portion of their navy is sitting at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. Didn't want to negotiate with me before. They might be more willing to negotiate now that they've lost quite a bit of their boys at sea. There ain't much left of their light cruisers, so where's our fucking battleship? Where the fuck is it shooting from? It's shooting from over here. There goes the Crusader. How to find that battleship? Oh, he just graciously revealed his location. Oh, those torpedo boats tried to get close. There's the battleship. The New Mexico. Covered in many, many guns. The Crocus has been sunk. The Vineville is probably not going to stay afloat much longer. Send in shells to rain down on both sides of this ship. Every now and then something hits it and goes through. Oh, there's a good hit. Flooded her engine room. Oh yeah, she is taking on water. Well, she went down in a blaze of glory. But as usual, Canada has been our more annoying enemy to fight up against. Yeah, I'm sure that'll go well for you guys, considering you just lost all of your warships in the fucking Pacific. I'm sure that'll go real well for you guys. Yeah, they're still bringing ships back from the Pacific, but they're also still sending ships. I guess I could send one of the... I guess I could send you guys actually over to fucking help out with the invasion. Not sure you'll make it there in time. More transports to blow up. Considering they don't have anything supporting this naval invasion, it's surprising how many of our guys have died compared to the Americans, who are actively invading. Alright, you're never gonna actually make it over there in time, so we're gonna actually deal with Korea instead. Because that is a lot more worthwhile of a thing to take out than a fucking taking the Western United States. Oh, something just finished. That would be the other solar class. Can go out and join up with the rest of the squadron here. Still can't launch any naval invasions yet of that. The Austro-Hungarians have not sent anything to try and stop my existence. I'm surprised they're still alive. Usually every time I play this, they get wiped out by now, but they are actually not doing too bad this time around. And Bulgaria, Jesus Christ, Bulgaria. You've been on the fucking warpath. Who even is fucking Greece allied with? Spain. I'm not at war with Spain at the moment. Oh wait, no, they're attacking Turkish territory, who is allied with the Austro-Hungarians. Good work, Bulgaria. Take advantage of that fucking thing. The Bulgarian Empire shall rise again. The Spanish Empire wants to support us. We've already been over this. We're not, how'd you guys get damaged from a fucking torpedo? Fucking hell. God damn it. Really? Look at how much fucking victory points they got from that. Like, we've defeated them in several key battles, and it's like, oh, nope, here you go. Here you go. 100,000 victory points for you, Team Gryffindor. What do you mean I can't launch a naval invasion? We're at war, goddammit. They're allied with the Austro-Hungarians. Why can't I launch a naval... Oh, it's because I already launched a naval invasion on the fucking west coast of the United States again. That's why I can't launch a naval invasion. Oh, great. The naval invasion moved all the way up here. Well, at the very least, we can take back fucking British Columbia while we're up here. Really get some victory points back in this fucking war. Alright, the Columbia and the Birmingham. Gotta clear these guys out so then we can do this naval invasion. This is gonna suck though if they fucking... Because we lost that twice. So that means it gave them 50,000 victory points each time they managed to secure that. Oh, hey, this will be the first battle of the, that's a Blue Raptor class. It, this is a cyber class, I believe. First battle of a cyber class. Oh, wait, no, these are Vanguard classes. Wait, no. Yeah, these are Vanguard classes. Cyber classes are in the other squadron that's currently, trying to do shit. Alright, we should probably go full speed to, actually find where the goddamn enemy is. Ow! You bitches. The first time the Vanguard class has been used in anger. Also just in general used at all, but yeah, she's got no torpedoes left, so she is not much of a threat. She's still a threat in terms of the fact that she has guns, but she's not much of a threat. Especially against our nickel steel armor. She's flooding. She's flooding. And she's dead. Alright, heavy cruiser's over there somewhere. There he is. I have to sink him because he's going to be a pain in my butt for the invasion if I don't. Oh, there's a direct hit. She's flooding. That'll slow her down a bit. However, it looks like she was able to get control on that back section, so... it's still... Nope. She lost it. She had control there for a moment on that bit of flooding, but she lost it. Yeah, we're entirely reliant on very lucky hits. In order to doom this ship. Or her to just turn side on to us. Because of course. Oh shit. Whoops. Wrong button. I was double clicking to select them. Of course, if you're going up against the Vanguard class, not only do you have to deal with the main armament, you have to deal with every single secondary I threw on this thing. Which is a lot of secondaries. Especially once the 4-incher casemates get involved. Yeah, Columbia ain't getting away. Not with all the firepower we can lay into it. Trying to sink this fucking bastard of a heavy cruiser. He is starting to run away again. Not that he can go too fast with the damage he's taken. The range he's able to get to has started to affect our accuracy. Because a conic rangefinder is not great for long-range engagements. It's far better for short-range engagements than long-range engagements. It can still be used in long-range engagements, it's just not ideal. Alright, you guys are going to close the range. Oh, he's now turning back in. He does have torpedo launchers, so we can't get too close, but we can get closer. Yeah, these guys should be more than able to catch up to him. With the amount of flooding he has in 3 compartments, there's no way he's going 20 knots. Let alone 18. Best guess, he's probably only able to make 15, 16 knots at best. Oh, she is turning to engage. Whether it's an attempt to scare off my my assault here or not, I don't know. But we are going to start turning. There we go. That's the hit we're looking for. Front compartment entirely flooded. Well, not entirely flooded, but it has severely flooded. Their damage control teams do not appear to be able to unflood those compartments. Come on, guys, just sink the boat. Come on, why do you have to be so difficult, heavy cruiser? Just sink. Start saving on your ammo. You've already spent quite a lot of it. Oh, that's some more flooding damage. Of course, the moment I tell them to start actually aiming, they're like, oh, hitting the target? I thought you wanted me to miss the damn thing. Enemy light cruiser. What do we got here? Just Falcons? Yeah, I think we can... Everybody got damaged by that, apparently. Alright, so now we should be able to invade Korea. Right? Yeah, we can invade Korea now. Let's see. Do we have any ships under construction at the moment other than the, We have the Dave class, which is 2 months out from completion. We have enemy battleships here, so you guys are going to have to move over here to prevent a naval invasion. The naval invasion of Western United States should go fairly well. Especially now that their heavy cruiser and light cruiser have been taken off the board in the area. And the Vermont has come to be the bane of my existence again. Oh, hello there. A small contingent of American warships. Oh, Vanguard is now leading the pack. Transfer the Hawk to the other line. Where are they shooting at us from? They're shooting at us from over here. Question is, which direction they going? Because they've spotted us, but we... Oh, there, well, there's the enemy. Those can't also be light cruisers. Didn't they have torpedo boats? Or did they have destroyers? Does the enemy have destroyers now? Yep, they do have destroyers now. They are just, I'm pretty sure, torpedo boat destroyers, which are basically just glorified torpedo boats, but it is still scary. It's a good thing we have the Vanguard in the lead. It's the only ship here with a torpedo belt, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And obviously the laser gun of fire that comes off of it whenever it fucking shoots its entire broadside. And the Detroit is, it's not gonna last too long here. I'm gonna put you guys on torpedo avoidance because you guys are gonna be a lot closer to those destroyers than I would like to be comfortable with. I want your main guns firing on that thing. The John W. Weeks is not having a fun time. What have they got on these things? Conic rangefinders, they got mine laying, 17-inch torpedoes, and a 1.1 kilometer range on them. That is terrifying. Oh, the Hive has had a torpedo detonation. Bit surprising. I mean, not too surprising, considering its condition, but, oh, Jesus. She actually came to play. Frederick is not having a good day. She is basically just coming to range of some of the deadliest warships I have available. Yep, there goes this squadron. Hope the Americans thought that was worth it. Because, it certainly wasn't. Not only did they do minimum damage to the Navy, but, they also lost a lot of ships that could have been used to support the larger vessels. There we go. Oh, what an annoying little destroyer. Oh, it's gone now. Guess I can't authorize the naval invasion because we don't have anybody in the Gulf of Alaska. Nope. We do have people in the Gulf of Alaska. Why can't... Oh, Canada must have ditched out on the United States. It did. Yeah, they're still moving ships around, but they aren't really seeming to send anything to actually fight me. I have a couple of ships on the East Coast, and quite a few of them down here. And they still have a fuck ton of them heading up to the fucking Pacific. Because apparently that's where they want to send their fucking navy. Oh, we're being invaded by the fucking Koreans. One more month until the Dave class is done. Torpedo boats, and they're gone. And those transports are gone. And torpedo boat gone. And that's the Vermont. This annoying little bastard. This annoying little bastard of a battleship has been existing. It escaped us once. It won't escape us again. Last time we had shit weather. Weather's still not great, so the Vermont has some advantage, but she ain't getting away this time, that's for sure. You guys turn more northeastern. You guys also turn more northeastern. Northeastern. Oh. That is not much northeast at all. Who the hell is in charge of reading the goddamn compass along with the binoculars to figure out where the smoke is coming from? Because clearly you need to get your eyes checked. How fast does she go? She goes 14 knots, so we outrun her. Yeah, this is what the other American battleship we saw, the Canadians field. This bigger, slightly scarier monster with 12-inch guns and some supporting armament, along with a rangefinder. Jesus Christ, what the fuck are you two doing? Stop having a makeout session in the middle of fucking combat. Great, you guys lost it. All because you decided to have a fucking makeout session. Figure that out on your own time. Not on my war time. Slow down to 15 knots on you guys. Oh, we did some damage. Yet she is stalled. Stop making out with everybody in the squad. Ugh. Five compartments flooded. Steering's fucked. And you're telling me we still can't fucking kill this. Who the hell designed this fucking piece of shit? You guys, get alongside it and just fucking start blasting. I'd get close enough to torpedo it if I had any torpedoes. But I don't. I ain't got no torpedoes on the Falcon class. The Falcon class don't got torpedoes. Falcon class is one of the few boats in the fleet that doesn't. Well, to be fair, not many of the boats in the fleet have torpedoes, but some of them do, some of them don't. Depends on who you are in the fleet. Some classes were designed with them, other ones weren't. Let's continue to try and become friends with the Italians. As we work to take over fucking parts of Korea. Yeah, there we go. That's the name of the fucking territory. I'm hoping that if we take the fucking Western United States, it'll give us enough points to not be in a deficit of points. I don't want to have to go all the way to fucking Panama. I don't want to have to go all the way down to Panama to fucking beat up the Americans. Light cruiser and 2 torpedo boats. This should be fun. It's gonna be another massacre. I have to double check to make sure this isn't the fleet with the one battleship that's on fucking death row. This is the battleship fleet with the battleship on death row. At least the more ships we sink, the more points we get. And the less I'll have to go and fucking invade the United States for, because that's not the goal of this campaign. The main goal for this campaign isn't world conquest. This one is just secure the Pacific, which means we need to gain every province in the Pacific. Sure, technically fucking California counts, but I'm more referring to the Asian Pacific theater. I might include the islands, but for the most part, I'm just gonna mostly try to stick to the Asian Pacific theater. Yeah, most of these fleets are just pure Falcon class. Eventually, I'll have to start splitting up these Falcon class amongst fleets of variety ships, just so that way then A, we have some fucking variety going on, and B, just for some different types of ships. Oh, that is a torpedo boat, and they are pretty fucking close. And both those poor torpedo boats are not having a fun time. The American Navy has basically abandoned these guys that are, at best, the fucking Coast Guard given some guns and told, hey, there's an invasion going on, could you deal with that? Is basically what is going on right now. Because half of these are just out-of-date torpedo boats and light cruisers. They're just being sent to their fucking doom. There she is again, and there she goes. And this light cruiser is a bit fast, so if it wants to run, it can run. And we have scored a few hits on it, though. Yeah, 17 knots. I mean, we do go faster. Don't get me wrong, we do go faster. Not by much. But we do go a bit faster. It's more of, do you guys really want to watch me hunt down this fucking light cruiser for 20 minutes? Oh, she is actually decided to come into range. That was a poor choice. Especially because my secondaries can do quite the number on it. Could you guys fucking aim your guns? No. 17% chance to hit. I guess you're just gonna have to shoot and hope for the best. Well, at the very least, she's flooding and on fire, so that means she's taking constant crew damage. And now that she's flooding some more, she's not even gonna be able to go alt with that fast anymore. Another destroyed funnel, so that's going to affect her engine efficiency even more. She is attempting to smoke, has successfully smoked. Not like that's going to help her too much, though. She is heavily damaged. Not like she's going to be really able to get away. And the moment her smoke screen's gone, she's not really going to be able to do much. Other than sit there and get shot repeatedly. Several times. Ugh. If she didn't still have torpedoes, I consider getting closer, actually. She only has 6-kilometer torpedoes? Well, we have 9-kilometers torpedoes, so fuck you. We're gonna get closer. You can either die to guns or you can die to the torpedoes on the Blue Raptor. Take your pick. You won't like which option I choose for you. Oh, she sunk. I guess she chose drowning. Oh, heavy cruiser. Yeah, they keep sending, like, their, like, smallest ships to be like, hey, defend the fucking American coast. Like, that's gonna fucking somehow change the war. The only thing that's so far changed the war, technically, is the fact that they have now over 101,000 victory points because of the fucking 2 failed naval invasions of California. Which is really stupid. I feel, well, land invasions should give you a bit of victory points. They shouldn't give you 50,000 just for one territory. Especially if you somehow successfully defend it. I feel like defenders shouldn't get as much victory points out of a invasion. Like, if they win it, they shouldn't get as much as a person who successfully invaded it would. Because to successfully invade it, you need to bring in ships and shit. So I feel like there is some slight level of unfairness in terms of how they have this set up. Oh, we scored a lucky hit. She's flooded in 3 compartments, technically. There's a little bit of water in the most rear compartment, but, not sure that's gonna fill up any further. That will have slowed her down a bit. Oh, and there goes her Jesus Christ, that punched through 2 compartments, exploded, and basically just breached the other 2. She is not going anywhere. Yeah, she is barely above the waterline. Damn, that was a devastating hit. Went straight through the front deck. Yeah, you can see where it punched through. Wasn't even a magazine that it detonated. It just fucking went in there and it fucking exploded. Yeah, they have, like, no armor on the deck, so Yeah, that definitely just went in there and decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna explode. You can't stop me. What are you gonna do? Stop me with your fucking 2 inches of armor? Oh, did we detonate the magazine for the 4.5-inch guns? I think we detonated the magazine for the 4.5-inch casemates. Because they don't have any ammo. That's probably why this was such a big explosion. We detonated the magazine for them. Explains why they don't have any ammo for it. Yeah, she ain't gonna last too much longer. Not under the constant shelling. Especially not when she's starting to take on water in her final 2 compartments. There she goes. At the very least, we have a couple of invasions that we managed to throw off on our end, but unfortunately, because they were on smaller territories, they don't count. Alright. More tiny enemy boats to blow up and send to the bottom of the water. Ugh. We slowly sail forward. Oh yeah, I forgot I put a bunch of these fucking 2-inch guns on the back here that don't really do much. I forgot about those. The rear firing arc 2-inch guns. Yeah, a couple of these boats have random 2-inch guns in places that honestly aren't ideal for a 2-inch gun, but I could put it there. It's funny. Alright, we're gonna slow you guys down. Because you're starting to get into the middle of this enemy squadron here. You guys are gonna try to go after that light cruiser. Yeah, get your guns focused on that. Don't know if they were trying to run our little blockade we got going on in here, but yeah. The American Navy is just sending people to die. That is all they're doing. That is all they have achieved in doing. Sending many American sailors to the bottom of the Pacific because they didn't want to agree to a peace deal after I took Alaska. So much for the hard AI being difficult. To be fair, we're fighting it with battleships. It'll eventually get harder. When ships become more advanced and technology moves further down the line. Get your main guns focused on that light cruiser, please. Yeah. Destroy the Springfield. I guess we're gonna have to launch a pursuit of the Springfield. Because she is trying to get away. John Hancock is attempting to get away as well. And not doing too good of a job at it. There we go. That should sink her. Nope, she's still... Nope, nope. Oh, wait, no. That was a light cruiser that sunk. I am surprised by that. And there goes the John Hancock. Didn't manage to survive. I might as well launch an invasion of Northwest Korea. Move you guys over here, so that way then you can actually perform both naval landings. What the fuck? Why did it spawn over there? The Habsburg. Versus the Cyber, the Solar, the Fang, the Falcon, and the Zinkui. Or the Zikui. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, we are fairly close already. Oh, there. This is the first time we've seen a Austro-Hungarian vessel. It's got a lot of guns. Oh, she's getting away. Never mind, she's getting closer. Nope, she's getting away again. Have we landed a hit on it? We have. The fucking cyber and its massive array of just secondary batteries. This thing is gonna be a menace to fucking destroyers everywhere, especially when we can upgrade these to dual configuration turrets. Load armor-piercing rounds, please. I would like to slow down that battleship if possible. Alright, yeah, you can't fire forward with your main gun. Very unfortunate design flaw of this hull. It only fires sideways. Can't fire forward. Also doesn't help that we had to shrink the barrel length on these ones. What even is the range on the fucking 9-inch or a cyber class? Those shortened barrels. There's the 4-inch. There's the 9-inch. 12.3. Does she have torpedoes? She does not. So I am fully willing to get closer just to fucking torpedo that bitch. Well, we have the two solar classes over here providing long-range gunnery support. They're heavy caliber guns. Just have to get up alongside her now. Fire these torpedoes. This'll be the first time we've ever launched torpedoes in an enemy ship. If it ends up not— oh, hey, flooding damage. That'll slow her down. The torps are 9 kilometers. I'm not sure we're not gonna sink this thing before we get in range to fire the torpedoes. We are definitely putting some punishment on it, though. That's for sure. All these fucking 4-inch guns firing off. We'll drill a fucking hole straight through this thing at this rate. To show you the power of the Cyber class, I saw this Habsburg class in half. It's not called a Habsburg class. I didn't read what it was in terms of classification, but it's not called a Habsburg class. But it would be funny. Almost close enough to fire torpedoes. Oh. He blew up our torpedo magazine. So I couldn't fire torpedoes even if I wanted to. Does the Fang have torpedoes? The Fang still has torpedoes. Well. That's a little annoying. Okay, just slow down to 8 knots. Try to sink that bastard with your main guns. Jesus fucking Christ, did you see the fucking light show coming off of that ship? Talk about just spraying and praying. That is the epitome of the cyber class, people. Spray and pray, boys. Spray and pray. Eventually you'll hit something important. Genuinely don't know how we're still missing, but at this point blank range, other than the barrage of 4-inch guns being fired, not only are the turrets firing now, we also have the casemates firing. This truly is the epitome of what if we took a old-fashioned galleon and just made it out of iron. Yeah, slowly cruising the range with the solar classes. They also have torpedoes. Honestly, I should probably just bring these guys. Oh, nope, never mind. It sunk. I was gonna say, probably should just bring these guys in. They can torpedo it. But, nope. Decided it didn't want to die to a silly Durg ship. Of course, they found some transports of mine unguarded. And, of course, there is another small battle group that has come up to, once again, horrifically die. Alright, let's go sink these assholes. Let's see, is this the battle line with... No, these are all good condition vessels. Ugh. This may or may not be the last battle of the night. I've sunk so many of their ships. I'm surprised they still have any. I mean, I know they're building them, and I know because we're on hard, they'll be aggressive about building more of them. What the hell did you guys hit? Oh, that poor torpedo boat. That's what you guys fucking hit. Uh... Yeah, the enemy fleet is not going to have a fun time here. These smaller ships are going to get basically just torn to shreds by all of our secondary guns. And if they get hit by a big gun, well, they ain't going to last too long. I might leave the Bella class with its single turrets just to have a ship that is fairly accurate. Because single turrets are pretty decent in this time period. I don't know if I'll ever upgrade it to dual configuration turrets or not, but ideally we would. Shooting everything we got at those fucking heavy cruisers. Oh, these are a different breed of heavy cruiser. 10-inch on the back and a pair of 7.5s on the front. Interesting armament. Then we got a Charlotte class. No, a Charlotte. The Charlotte. Not a Charlotte class, the Charlotte. Oh, they're coming around. Interesting choice. Wouldn't say it's their best plan. Realistically, running away would be their best plan, but considering they can't go faster than us, their best chance would be to try and fight it out. And at least damage us enough to slow us down. But, they're definitely not going to be able to cause enough damage to us to prevent themselves from, not being able to get away. Come on. Just go down. Caused a fucking fire. That's about it. Not gonna slow them down much. Alright, you guys need to go faster. I need you guys over here to actually help. Oh, we managed to damage their rudder. Now they're flooding. The rest of the squadron's on their way over. Start laying some hits in. Another flooding hit. Yeah, she ain't getting away. There we go. There's a squadron of enemy warships sent to the bottom. Oh, you guys didn't kill that. Interesting. Also, how is it that fucking... What is this? Is this an invasion from Northwest Korea? Because that's what I'm pretty sure I set it for. Oh, Italy does not have much left. They really are getting their asses handed to them by the fucking, Austro-Hungarians. And the Americans have a lot of shit. Oh, the David classes are done. That's good. Immediately order refits. What do I want to order up more of? I guess the Sniffums class, probably. They're not too expensive to put into production. Get some more of them going. Take that off of that, put it into hull strengthening, try to get us a new hull to play with. Next turn, we take the Western United States. Yeah, I probably should have spent some more time shelling the ports, because, one of the, interesting things I found out about this game, if you shell the, ports, then, you can do some, nice damage. Little torpedo boat, get rid of that. Small squadron of cruisers. Basically just asking me to get some free fucking points off of them. Yeah, ships are definitely taking some damage, but we are still combat effective for most of these ships. There is one ship that is very much not combat effective in the slightest. Alright, where is the enemy? They are to the south. So you guys correct this way by a few degrees. You guys go this way. That is not at all to the south. That is to the bloody east. We've been had. I don't know who's in charge of fucking spotting for this navy, but they're They're on some fucking thin ice right now. And unless we sink some American battleships, we're not really going to get many points. Sinking these guys does help. It knocks them out of the war. But, yeah, these ships are definitely not the ones I need to be sinking. It's their battleships I'm more concerned about right now. Their heavy cruisers are also decent ships, but their battleships are what I'm more worried about, and I don't know where they are. They deployed them somewhere, and I don't know where they are. I think half of them are in the Mediterranean somewhere, annoying the British. Alright, well those are dealt with. Just need to find the heavy cruiser now. Oh, she's low on fuel. She ain't getting away now. That's what you get for traveling through the Mediterranean to get to the goddamn Pacific. I know the Panama Canal hasn't been built yet, but Jesus Christ. I feel like traveling around South America or going through that the Northwest Passage is a lot easier than going through the Mediterranean. They basically sent this guy to their death. That's another American warship sent to the bottom and more free victory points. Not many, it's only like 800. The heavy cruiser definitely being worth the most out of that. Which one of you is the one that has like 90% damage? Alright, you guys are gonna go and hang out in fucking San Francisco for a bit. Well, you guys, I guess we're going to Panama. Who else is allied with the United States? Nobody. Nobody is allied with the United States. Which means basically I am gonna have to fight these guys until we have enough points to actually be ahead again. Which is annoying. We have all these guys over here while I'm still dealing with fucking Korea. Because for some reason, The northwest invasion of Korea requires me to go all the way over here to the northeast. Because that makes sense. Somewhere on this map, it makes sense, I swear to you. Yeah, if they request an end to the war... At the very least, they didn't take anything other than my lunch money. I guess we can live with the fact that they took my lunch money. Alright, let's recall all of our naval assets. I guess you two can stay over here in the Americas, because now we have to patrol this area in an event of a war. So I'm gonna need some ships over there. And you can get back over here to help out with shit. But first, get into a port so that way then you can refuel. Because you're gonna take a while to get here. And that is a lot of ships now under repair. And that is an entire fleet of cruisers and torpedo boats. Where did Korea find these? I don't know. Alright, Romanos. Thank you for sticking around as long as you did. I'll probably be wrapping things up soon. Alright, the Fang is fully loaded on torpedoes. How's the Cyber doing? Cyber has been restocked on torpedoes. Oh, there goes some of the Fang's torpedoes already. There goes even more of the Fang's torpedoes. Keep turning, guys. We need those secondaries just focused up on those torpedo boats. Alright. Good to know that the fucking torpedo magazine on these is apparently very susceptible to destruction. Yeah, currently, we're just trying to sink these fucking torpedo boats because they are a lot more dangerously close than I would like them to be. I'm gonna turn you guys around. You guys can probably go deal with the light cruisers. You guys are definitely a lot more in not a great scenario. The amount of ammo, by the way, for all of these 4-inch guns, like combined, is over 10,000 rounds of ammo for each type, roughly. Yeah, the Korean Navy is not going to have a fun time. One of the good things is the fact that our fucking battleships are so fucking expensive. Well, also they're battleships. Means that even if we lose a war, as long as we don't lose it horribly, they can't really take any, if many of them, because they're fucking expensive. It's expensive to take battleships in a peace deal. I was hoping to steal some American battleships to add some variety to the fleet. But unfortunately, we did not gain any American battleships to add to the fleet. I think I sunk most of them anyway, considering we never really saw any of them. Oh yeah, you have a single 5-inch casemate up in the front. I forgot about that. When we refitted these ships. Hey, you're at nearly point blank. Make sure you're actually aiming your fucking guns. Thank you. How armored are these? Okay, these are actually decently armored. I'll give them that. Yeah, I'm not really sure about torpedoes, underwater torpedoes, honestly, all that much right now, considering how often they're exploding. Because the Cyber and the Fang have both never fired a single torpedo, yet they are already burned through their magazines of torpedoes. Along with the Solar. May just have to take a smaller torpedo magazine. Less chance that they fucking blow up. I think it's also because of the way these ships are designed, because they're set, yeah, all the torpedo launchers that have been basically hit were ones that were already on these sections, where there isn't much there. So if it gets hit, then a torpedo launcher is going to suffer. There isn't much justification for that on the Solar class, though. But still. Little fun theory time with Valak. He's not getting away. Not in his condition. Sink the boat. Sink the boat. Sink the boat. These fucking cyber classes are menaces to society with their fucking 8-inch armament. I mean, with their fucking 4-inch broadside. 21 gun salute. Actually, how many guns is this per side? I don't know. It's a lot of guns, I'll give it that. Wait, no, there's definitely 24 just in this section of the battery alone. 25, 26. There's 26 guns per side. A 26 gun salute. Yeah, those smaller boats are definitely going to get away if they don't come back to try and save their heavy cruiser friend. If I can just rain in shells. Just fucking sprinkling that shit all over the ocean floor. Oh, fire. Eventually they'll replace the turret caps, so I'll have to probably adjust what gun caliber is making up the broadside, but for the most part I don't think it'll have to go too low. I think a 3-inch would still be sufficient for filling that space. I don't think the next generation of turret cap is gonna work too well for this. It is funny just watching this fucking basically small like battalions worth of artillery just opening fire. Come on, where'd that heavy cruiser go? Can't have gotten that far. There he is. How dangerous is he? Oh, he has surrendered to high casualties. Alright, I'm not going to bother hunting down those torpedo boats. There's only 4 of them. And it doesn't matter if I sink them or not. I guess it apparently did matter if I sunk them or not, because several of my warships just had to go back to port. Good thing the David classes are available to go and replace our losses. Our damaged ships that went back to port. Well, this will be the first battle of the Dave class, so I feel like I have to play it out. Alright. Let's go punish these bastards. Now here we have a Solar class, and here we have a Dave class. You can already kind of see some of the size differences. The David class is a lot wider of a boy, and I'm pretty sure a bit longer too. It also has these 2 guns on the top. I'm sure I'll have to remove them later, but for now, they are funny. Southwest. Rare that the game spawns you in the opposite direction of where the enemy is. Quick check. Which direction is the enemy? Thank you. And that was your quick check of where the enemy is. Got that tip from someone on fucking YouTube, but yeah, I don't use it too. That's like the first time I've actually used it, but I don't want to use that too often because I feel like it's a bit cheaty. Like, technically, you're supposed to use what the game's telling you, not what your ships can figure out. I don't know if they're running away or not. I mean, they're probably running away. Considering we're at 30 speed and we can't find the enemy. Yeah, I guess we're not finding these destroyers anytime soon. Oh, we did manage to take Southwest Korea. It's time to move down here and take Southeast Korea. Too bad this doesn't give us anything for doing it, but at the very least, I can shut down Korea and take it. It's a lot more money, and since it's on my home turf, I won't have to send fucking convoys to go and collect money from it. And we're a little bit overstaffed on fucking building shit, so you two suspend. We already have a Sniffums. You can be the Jacks. Because Sniffums has a few personalities, so that is one of them. And the Korean attempt to oh. No, we're not making allies with the Spanish. We've been over this! Sorry guys, I can't sell anything at the moment. I'm kind of not in a great position. Oh hey, Sweden managed to hold on to Western Sweden. Good for you, Sweden. I don't think you did it with my help. I think you've oh no, actually you've stuck around. Bulgaria ditched me though. Really? You've been my best customer. You have basically multiple battleships from me. I guess they decided they needed someone else to sell them some ships. Oh, they took Serbia too. I'm sure Serbia's happy about that one. Yeah. Austria-Hungary is attempting to attack into northeast Italy. We should probably go try to save the Italians. That would probably earn us some fucking brownie points. But I need them as an ally, or otherwise I can't get over there. Oh. Austro-Hungarians took northern Egypt. When did they do that? Impressive work, I'll give them that. I did not expect them to fucking do that. Oh. I think we can auto-resolve this. Yep. One torpedo boat got away. Oh, free naval invasion. I'm guessing the Koreans decided to ditch. Nope, they are still allied with the Austro-Hungarians. I guess I'm just going to be in a perpetual war with the Austro-Hungarians because I do not see an end to this conflict anytime soon. Invest some more money in research because we need it. We are so far behind. We are in an uncomfortable amount of far behind. Hopefully gaining the Korean Peninsula will net us quite a bit more cash. Where do they keep getting these? Anyway, I'm not fighting that today. I know, it's like, oh, you're teasing me. There's a battle right there. Yep, well, I ain't doing it. Not tonight. I've already gone on for quite a bit here. A bit longer than I probably would have wanted to. So let's see who there is to raid. We'll raid this bean. Alright, thank you for everyone that stuck around to the end of today's stream. Don't forget to check out the Discord link below. Sorry for not noticing you were there, fucking Wart. Fucking my thing disconnected literally several times, and apparently it didn't load your message at any point. I am so sorry about that. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's stream. Don't forget to check out the Discord link below to stay up to date with all the shit. Or just to chat with me off stream. Don't forget to check out the Blue Sky. And don't forget to check out the YouTube channel for all the VODs that get uploaded Friday through Monday. Same time every week, unless I forget about it. Thank you for everyone that tuned in for today. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope to see you all next time. Goodbye, good night, good morning, whatever time it is for you. And enjoy the person you're being sent off to go watch. See you all next time.